What
Yeah,
race was she?
white. I'm sure you could have told. I'm sure you could tell.
I was guessing she was, but I
Black.
didn't want to be presumptuous.
No, say it. Say it. What were you thinking, huh? What were you thinking?
That she was white.
Matthew. Hi, everybody.
Okay. Nathan didn't even give us any time to prepare. I was like making water. I was
Hi
like
there. No,
eating.
This is
I
Amazon.
was
We're not allowed, we're
scrolling.
not giving
You
like
didn't even
basic
warn
human
me.
rights like scrolling.
We should all have
We should all be like granted like free nuggets everywhere we go. Like,
I want to go to McDonald's now that you said that. Fuck.
oh,
Do you
McDonald's.
think I could Uber Eats McDonald's right now?
McDonald's.
You totally could.
Should I?
Totally fucking could.
Nah, I probably shouldn't. That's gonna waste money. We got food at home.
He always had this
I
The
like
food
this.
at home
I like
shows
this guy.
like stick
Look
of
at it.
butter, shows like cheese.
I think it's quite interesting that a guy who is good
Ew.
at being a guy who is good at ace combat is called an ace pilot.
Okay.
An ace pillic.
After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a
We
bit
talked a
weird.
little bit about
Like what
nothing.
I expected. He talked
Not-
a mile a minute,
This guy's
going on and
insane.
on about library books. Not encyclopedias.
Like, you know, what is that like?
Cheesy
What is
adventure
the
novels
like
from
the
high
correlation with like Japanese media and having
Nothing
really
against
like
those. I like a good
not
story
bad,
myself
but
once
like
in a while.
like unnatural
But I wasn't
sounding
here
English
for
dubs?
books.
Like, why is that, Matthew?
I don't know actually. I mean, I feel like a big part of it is because there's almost like I would say there's like this
Foolish, isn't he?
hype. There's just like really like I find at least with how Japanese people perceive certain things. With like my friends from Japan, even if you just look at anime and stuff, it seems like there's like Americans, French people, all of these things are very caricaturized.
Yeah.
Like it's very picturesque. It's, I mean, what is it?
After what felt like decades, I finally
I don't know,
got to
like
Carl's
watching
name.
like the videos of the
It
Squid
wasn't the
Game
guy.
dub, voice crack.
He said he
Watching
was
videos of the
just
Squid
following
Game
his
dub,
way
it's
as
like,
he
wow,
did
this
well,
sounds like
not
dog
the
shit
somehow.
because it's so
The
extra.
hero on this mission
They
was
can't just
Carl,
talk
Oh,
like
like-
people.
the one that killed Harling.
Well, one of the things I learned about it's called Parishōkogen, or Paris syndrome, and it's this thing where Japanese people will go to
I was
Paris
talking about them at
and
mom
they'll
yesterday.
experience like actual like
Depressive
physical
symptoms.
side effects and stuff of just the immense disappointment. I think it's like definitely not as much as it's like kind of portrayed to be, but it's like it's just a severe form of culture shock that Japanese people will feel going to Paris because it's just not this idealized version. I think a big part of Japanese media is that it just highly idealizes a lot of things.
From a distance, though. I didn't want to get
I
too
mean,
tight
well,
with someone who was
in a
better
sense, like a
bond
lot
with
of
my
media
dad.
highly idealizes things.
Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all
What does
that
she sound
motivation.
like? She sounds like somebody I know, like or like a voice actor I recognize. I couldn't say
Yep,
though.
and that's when I started singing "I'm with You." I gave it the Avril Lavigne touch.
Oh, shut up.
It's a damn
Shit.
cold
I mean, that's skip that.
night.
Whatever. It saves time. Okay.
No,
Damn it!
Mason, we have to see everything.
No, we
What's
don't.
your favorite Avril Lavigne song?
I don't listen to her, so I couldn't. I could probably if you played a couple for me, not now, but eventually, then I'd be able to tell you.
Well, I don't know.
Because we're in a fucking video recording.
Oh my God, we're different.
We're different.
We're
What does that have to do with anything?
Basically, we're different.
F2A.
Okay, what Avril Lavigne songs do we
He
have?
said, "I'm gonna whoop your ass."
Kick your fucking ass. Who is
Mason,
this?
do you know any Avril Lavigne songs?
I'm sure I do.
Who the
like,
fuck?
in
What
passing.
Let's kick your fucking ass. Who is this?
Well, there's "I'm with You." That's what I just said. You know, when you're
Okay.
gone.
When you're gone.
When you're gone, pieces of my heart, I miss you. When you're
Yes, I do know that song. I don't know if I have a
Yeah,
favorite one. I
There's
just
Skater Boy.
Oh, I like that one actually.
He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." That one.
Bro, this is Project 2025.
We have what the hell?
I don't care. No, that's not her.
What the hell? That's like, oh my life, I've been good. And now.
Okay, I do know her music. I just didn't recognize. I knew the name and the music. I didn't know she sung those songs.
She the girlfriend.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, that's girlfriend. And then it's complicated.
Why did I have?
Don't.
I know that one.
What?
You know,
I
I
have to go and get myself
decapitated.
I knew he was gonna
I
say
fucking love that song, dude.
If Weird Al Yankovic invited you to hang out,
Oh yeah, dude, the husband of Pinkie Pie. Of course I would.
It's not a yes or no question. It's just like, what would you do? Where
It's
would you hang out?
it's like a when and how long question, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Hang out
How?
during this and have another video.
Are you in
Dude.
Florida? Where are you?
Dude, we're in the Middle East. Clearly, all the oil.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What?
I
Oh,
guess
this
so,
is
yeah.
like Beirut.
Matthew. A while ago, actually. No, I'm thinking of Lep. Same place. Never mind.
It's the same. Yep.
I know. I was
makes
like, oh, I'm a little dumb. Beirut, you mean Lebanon?
I was gonna say. So I got into a little argument with Mason earlier, or
Oh,
a couple days ago, because I told him
What
that
do I do with this
you're
time?
such an American. Because I told him, because I was asking him about basic geography questions. He's like, I don't know.
I'm an American. I work at Walmart. Like, glory to Sam Walton's empire. Actually, I probably... Can you censor
There was
that?
one that I asked you.
No, keep it
no,
that in.
No,
keep it
censor
in.
where I work and then censor the name. I want people to,
No, we're gonna keep it in.
Oh, lose my
We're gonna
job.
censor you after
Sometimes-
you censor it, though.
Some saying shit that will make me have to censor it.
Yeah, I probably should stop doing that.
Yeah. So you almost got killed right there.
Yeah, you.
I have 2% damage, dumbass. I would live.
Hey, watch it. Wow, why are you so violent for?
Bro, this is
Mason
war.
loves working at Walmart. He talks about how much he loves it.
I
all
love the
time.
customers that are rude to me. I love when they're mean and stupid. It's really cool.
What is like your worst experience with a customer?
I've told you this one before, I think, but there was time I was newer, so I was learning how to work self-checkout at the time, just many months ago, almost a year ago now, I'd say, maybe a little less, but or a little more, sorry. And oh no, it would be a little less, yeah. And there was this lady who was, you know, scanning her stuff. She had a lot of stuff, and she scanned alcohol. So I said, okay, hey ma'am, can I see your ID? I need to clear the alcohol, yada yada yada. And she's like, okay, 1 second, and then she continued scanning. But, you know, when you scan the alcohol, it like stops the transaction. Sometimes, I think, I don't remember, it's been a while. And it paused it, and it wasn't scanning like a couple of her items. Like, ma'am, I need to see your ID. It's not scanning your items, blah 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 blah. She's like, oh, fine, blah 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 blah. You know, being really rude and stuff. And then, you know, I scan her ID, I check her out, I'm like, okay, thank you, blah 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 blah. And when she was leaving the self-checkout, she was like, just to let you know, I'm Walmart's #1 shopper. I spend like $800 here every other week. So you better treat me better, blah 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 blah. I'm like, fucking damn, lady.
What
Yeah.
race was she?
White. I'm sure you could have told. I'm sure you could tell.
I was guessing she was
Black.
but I didn't want to be presumptuous.
No, say it. Say it. What were you thinking, huh? What were you thinking,
That she was white.
Matthew?
What do you
Only
mean,
white
Matthew?
people do that shit at Walmart. As a white person who works at Walmart, I can say that. So,
Yeah, that's white. Yes, I'm agreeing with you. I don't know why you're like, Matthew. I'm agreeing with you.
is this what happened to Oahu the other day?
What?
Like a jet flew around and blew up all the oil?
Yeah, but one did crash a couple months ago.
Hey.
Wasn't it like a little two-person passenger plane?
Yeah, it hit a building. No, it crashed into like a parking lot or some shit. I don't know what happened. I remember hearing about that. What is going on with all these plane-related accidents, huh?
Remember that car? Remember that car
Didn't
that
they
like
get rid
ran
of
into
the
Foodland?
the Mike Haney administration? Didn't he like get rid of like
The
the
mic,
FAA or whatever?
they defunded it or something.
Listen, you remember? Do you remember the? Do you remember the car that like drove into Foodland?
I do actually, yeah. That happened with, was it Espresso in Wahiwa a while ago too? I think it's
You might have
Espresso.
that's
There's a
very
there's a
local.
there's a
You might
That's old,
like
yeah. That's like
there's like
almost, that was a long time ago now.
two separate incidences
Incidences.
where there's just people liking to drive cars into Foodland.
You know what it probably is? It's like some old lady or old guy or whatever, old person, that was like trying to reverse, but they were hitting their gas pedal. And they're like, oh, my brake is on, so they undo their brake and launch forward. That's the only thing I can think of.
That happened. That happened. Some guy like drove through someone's like porch.
How the fuck did... What?
Like you know Hidden Valley. You know how like they got like the lanais where they got like the fence.
Yeah.
Like around like the back area. Yeah, someone drove a car into like one of that. It was in front of Kenton's house.
It's kind of funny. It is old.
It was a lot. It was a long time ago.
Back to it.
Okay,
Back to it.
I was gonna say like yeah. So someone like ran their car through it, and it was. It was like an old person probably.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know unless they're
It's
just...
usually an old person.
You know, I have a...
Like that's not to be an asshole. That's just kind of how it is.
Yeah, I mean...
no, yeah. What is that thing that like people? I think we should just have more. What is it like? More rules about like
You should just take the
old
keys
people
away from
needing
Grandpa.
to like.
No, like the older you get, the more often you gotta take a driver's test, and the stricter... Maybe not the stricter, because that's not
We should
fair.
have an age limit in the House and Senate and President.
Yeah. Like, you know, freedom and all, but like, it's free until someone gets hurt because of someone else's ineptitude
Because someone
because of
isn't
age, right?
completely aware of their brain.
Yeah.
It should be like,
Someone
do you
is
have anger
using-
issues?
Like, you know... Oh my god, we're gonna
Someone's
get political
pushing
again.
ideas from the 70s.
Just ask them if they have anger issues, and if they say yes, then you don't give them the keys.
Ask them if they're a white Republican.
Ooh. Ask them if they
Are
believe
you-
those queers shouldn't have rights.
Where am I going?
Oh, and they say yes, and then you give them the keys.
Oh, Gazelle. I need to kill Gazelle for this weapon skin.
How I'm still alive. I think we should. Okay, if Hawaii could just like be a part of a different nation, what nation would you want to be a part of?
Sorry, one more time?
When commanding in Red Alert 3,
Oh, I'm not there for that.
Okay.
You're gonna have to explain this.
in Red Alert 3,
Japan.
there's Japan owns Hawaii in Red Alert 3.
Oh, really?
So
That's
they
kinda
do,
cool.
yeah. That's a little spoiler for you, Matthew, but that's just a little thing.
I wouldn't have much issues with that, except
It's an-
Japan. I don't know. You know, like the more I learn about Japan, the more I learn
Yeah,
about.
and you're just the more you're like, oh.
I'm just like, I think that would apply to any country, honestly. Though, like the more you learn about it, the more you're just like, oh man,
The more you're just like, wow, this is a lot different.
it's really interesting. This is lady I follow on Instagram. She's an American and she moved to Germany, and she, you know, obviously her first language is English, and whenever she tries to speak German, you know, she has an accent, which makes sense. But whenever she speaks with an accent, German people will always be like, just speak in English, and they'll say that in English, and I'm like,
Bruh.
can I try? And she talks about it. She's like,
I think it's kind of
Well,
French.
she jokes about
French
it.
people doing that too.
It's certain cultures, right, that don't like you to speak or try to like speak their language in their accent.
Well, you have to
like, if you
to
don't
speak
sound
it perfectly.
native, then
Like, if you don't speak the language perfectly, then you're done.
it's funny because I speak two, besides English, I speak two languages that like, you say one word in the language and they're like, yes!
Like,
Like,
yes!
Whenever I like,
Aren't Chinese people like that?
Especially like Japanese too.
so from my best friend, from their experience, you know, Kat, from
Yeah.
their experience, they've found that when they try to speak to Chinese people, you'll get like two types of reactions. One is oh, you know Chinese? Or the second is, what did you say?
Huh?
Like, they'll be like, what are you saying?
Like just like surprise or like what the
They genuinely don't know what they're saying. They're trying to figure out what you're saying. Um, no, but yeah. So I speak Japanese, and Japanese people like. There's so many times where like I'll be
Yay.
out
Someone
and
is
about, and I'll
irritating.
see like Japanese tourists, and yeah, Japanese tourists love Hawaii. I'll see Japanese tourists, and they'll walk up to me like with Google Translate sometimes, or like with like Google Maps, and they'll be like, it's a lot of times they're trying to find someplace. Um, and I always try to like, I don't want to just like immediately talk to them in Japanese and just say, oh, they're Korean, oh, they're Chinese, and I would just made the assumption, right? Um, but whenever I do speak, they're like, oh, they're like always like, they're like, no, they're always like, "Nihon deshimasu ka?" And I'm
I don't
like,
know that.
yeah.
You know
That means, do you
Japanese?
speak Japanese? I'm like, hi, hanashimasu. And
Ah,
and
this
then
mission was also shitty. Okay. Thank
and
God we're done with
the,
that.
the other language that I speak
They're
is
like Shigai.
Portuguese, and my Portuguese is not nearly as good as my Japanese. But Portuguese is to me is just an easier language to speak, so I kind of get a little messy with it. I kind of just go. Um, and whenever I talk with people who are from Brazil, especially, I haven't talked with much people from Portugal, but a lot of people from Brazil. And yes, for all of you guys who don't know, because apparently a lot of people don't know this, people in Brazil speak Portuguese. They don't speak Spanish. They speak Portuguese.
People actually think they speak Spanish?
No, a lot of people think and that's
Really?
fine, but it's just like, just now
Huh.
Um,
I didn't know that. I always knew they spoke Portuguese.
hmm. Well, we also play games like Civ 6 and stuff.
Like, even when I was a kid, I think my grandpa just probably told me that they don't speak Spanish. So
Well,
he was like,
there's a
he's
lot of
probably
Portuguese people here, so
he was like, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, Brazil's different. And I was like, oh really?
yeah.
God, these
And
missions
but
also suck.
when I speak Portuguese, like Brazilian people are like, I could speak the most broken level of Portuguese imaginable, and they'll just be so happy
Because
that
you
I'm
speak it.
speaking Portuguese. Like there was literally this guy when I was in Florida. He was an Uber driver, and apparently just people from Brazil. They love Orlando. They love Florida. They love Tampa. Um, and he was an Uber driver, and he was like, I told him I speak Portuguese and stuff, and my Portuguese was really, really broken at the time. Um, my Portuguese is still not great, but I was speaking, and he's like, "Oh," and he said, "It's like, oh, you know the difference between Spanish. You're not speaking to me in Spanish. You're speaking in Portuguese." And I'm like, "Yeah, I like Portugal. I like Brazil." And he's like, "Yes, yes, Brazil numero uno. Yes."
I know what that.
Yes,
Yes! I love that video so much.
that feels great.
When he says it, it doesn't sound like it's him saying it. That's the part that bothers. It's like the real trap shit. That's fucking Christopher Mintz-Plasse? That's his name?
What are you talking about?
The real trap shit. You know that guy? That's Christopher Mintz-Plasse. Platz? Is that his name? Plasse?
Damn, son.
Yeah, that's him too. Trapaholic. It does not sound like him at all. Talk about a low-budget flight.
Wait,
No food or
what-
movies?
what
I'm
is
out
the guy
of
that's going,
here.
yes, 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 yes.
I don't. This mission.
The only reason why I know that is because of that stupid video where it's like, well,
So wait, let me
if
explain.
we don't get you a boil, we built a water balloon.
Yes,
Like, yes.
And showing the guy who's going, oh, kill him!
Oh,
kill him!
kill him!
You guys, so wait, were you guys paying attention to the cutscene at all? Probably not. Yeah.
No.
So this mission sucks because I can't fly above the clouds, or I will be shot down by missiles I can't avoid. I mean, it's not like I can. Yeah, it's really dumb.
You should do that, Mason.
It's pretty simple, though.
Oh shit.
Are you in Canada?
Canada.
Are you in
Dude, we
Canada?
should also do Project Wingman on the channel, although that's a longer game, so maybe not. So we'll see.
Project Pingus, sorry.
Pigman. As usual, I see.
Snooping
know.
as usual.
Dude, if Eggman does not say that in
Forget
Sonic
about the
4,
clouds.
I'm not watching it.
He's like, ah, snooping as usual.
I hope he does in his like Jim Carrey way.
Snooping as usual, I see.
You hear that caution? That that's the stupid scary missile that's gonna murder my ass. Ooh.
Oh,
So
avoid it.
stop going over the clouds, you stupid.
Dumb fucking idiot. Listen, I swear to God!
Oh shit. Oh, I need to go back in the cover.
Listen, you're pissing me off.
This mission is...
Do you have to go over the clouds?
I have to go under the clouds. Well, over them to kill the stuff, but I have to be under to avoid getting hit by the missile. But it's awkward. A little. It's a little awkward. So...
Okay, I'm gonna say this right
Listen,
now.
look out for the
and maybe some
towers!
people-
Shit!
I know Mom would disagree with me. I think French accents sound cool.
Wee wee.
like,
Bonjour, baguette.
like dinglings. You heard me!
Do you love me?
Do you
Incredible
need
Gassy.
me? You need me. Is the original video for that?
No.
I just think of the Incredible Gassy.
Incredible
Well, that's
Gassy.
He's
This
the
man
hero
needs a
we
hero.
need, yeah.
This carbon section needs a hero.
That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
Mason. Mason, look out!
Wait,
Look
did you
out!
win?
Mason, watch out!
Oh, not quite.
No, Mason's losing. Mason, Mason, you got 11 minutes and 59 seconds.
So what?
Wait, why are
Forever.
they getting convicts to do all this work?
I don't know.
Well,
Free
that's
slave
like
labor.
missing. I saw that. I saw that missile respawn.
I mean, if I was a convict, this seems like a fun thing to do, I think.
Oh.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Penal base.
Ah! Wait, those are friends.
Missile low, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops. Someone's on me.
Is it? Oh my God! Is your government against you?
Shit.
You'll see, you'll
What the
see.
hell's happening?
Oh my God! Your government's against you.
These guys aren't
You're the good guy.
Bring our IFF. Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
We're using your planes, maybe.
These are drones. They're using planes, but they're drones. You see the red light? That's a drone. I'm hit. I'm done.
At this rate, no one's
Wait,
going
why are they
to
attacking you?
all aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
You'll see. Don't worry. Oh, you guys like stood up and like whoa, this is getting interesting.
No, we
Yeah, 'cause
did.
you're
'cause
getting
we didn't
attacked.
know what's
You're
going on.
getting attacked by your friends right now.
Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake.
I don't know. There's been a couple times where the government has
There's been-
accidentally, on purposely, maybe, shared
Killed their own
top secret
people.
information.
The War Thunder community.
Gather around me.
Whoa.
I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blimps around him as friendlies? What are you thinking? What good is that? What other choice do we have?
What good is that?
I love the random spare members. Sure. Also the awkward spaces between dialogue.
Trigger, nice and tight.
Have you noticed that, or is that
I
just
love
me?
that.
Sometimes a weird awkward like spacing between dialogue.
Are you turning off your friendlies so you're not gonna know who's who?
You'll see.
Bandog, it's on you. Full band, what's your location? The tail end. Understood.
Smirk.
I have new ID
What the hell's happening?
You'll see. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
So he made us the people around my plane as friendlies and the others as enemies.
No way I'm dying out here. This is the penal unit.
Yeah, but what if they forgot someone?
Shit. Trigger, get out of the way.
I might be onto
I think
something,
the
man.
funny telling what? Wait, what? I was onto something. What did I say?
You were on. Yeah, what if they forgot someone?
Projectile incoming.
Oh my god, they forgot someone, and it's gonna be my favorite character.
Right now.
What
You
was
forgot
your-
somebody that someone is gonna fucking
It's
betray
Count.
them!
It's too fast to be an
I like Count
I'm not gonna say anything.
because he's like a quirked up white boy. And no, I don't usually like white boys.
He's gonna be like,
But-
someone's gonna betray them. He's gonna be like, it's nothing personal, bub.
Oh god, I forgot about this shit.
Oh my god, what is that? What the fuck was that? Dude, you saw the sun for a second.
Oh my god, this
from
there's the sun. The weapon is called
Here
Helios.
comes the sun, shows Japan.
Sending over the predicted impact zone.
Eleanor Wrigley is coming to get you.
Nagasaki. Sorry, that's messed up.
And you'll die.
Look at the minimap. I have to avoid those red circles or I will literally explode.
I mean, Nagasaki was kind of like, here comes the sun, so.
Wait, why? So it's interesting that in regular show, there's the raccoon is named Eleanor and the raccoon is named Rigby.
Really?
All
Wow,
right.
I never caught that. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
I just caught that right now
good.
too.
What the fuck? I never
That's
thought.
good.
I
I
never
like
thought
that.
about
Eleanor
that.
Rigby. What? Let's.
Eleanor
Eleanor.
Rigby.
Regular show.
Regulon.
Ellie. Oh, sorry. Her name's not Eleanor. Her name's Eileen.
Oh,
That's right.
no wonder I never caught it
damn.
because that's not the joke. You were very
I
convincing
didn't
with your
because
lie.
that was,
Matthew.
I didn't lie. This
We
is
all look
fun.
like
it
fools
was
now.
misinformation. It was just a little bit of misinformation.
Mason, I'm gonna start scrolling if you keep.
No. No. Oh wait, watch.
Count. 1 to go. Go get him. 1 to go. Where is it? Count.
Matthew, watch.
I heard that. Matthew, it's coming, Matthew, it's coming.
There's nothing happening.
Just wait.
Mason was lying to me. He's
All
a
right,
us.
I got the last one. Oh yeah. You like that, you dirty freak? Damn it. God damn it. Why is this?
You like that, you dirty freak? Oh.
What? Full band? What the hell? Full band's down. Friendly fire? Didn't we get out the bandit?
It was you, Trigger, you did it, you idiot.
Got tagged as an enemy. What?
Oh.
At least I didn't care about him.
You did that on purpose, man.
Damn.
Did what? Don't play dumb. Full band.
What?
It was an accident. It got out of control.
Bad Dog is a bad guy? Oh my god.
Wait, which one's the band dog?
Van Dog is like the AWACS guy, just the narrator of the mission.
Oh.
Essentially. So at the
Oh.
beginning of this mission, I
Is
don't.
this a Stanley Parable?
Yeah, we'll do one more mission. How much time have we been recording? Only 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll do one more. If it's
Yeah, if
long,
it's
you
like-
can cut it in half if you want.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else.
But
Dismissed.
The mission was a success,
Just-
except one of
just,
you
like,
guys
stop it
fucking
right now.
died.
you want? I kind of want to do one more though.
Yeah, just start another one.
Okay, we'll do one more. One more sesh. Guys,
Alright, guys.
the sesh is approaching its end, but we'll do one more. Hey, bye
The
everybody.
sesh?
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have some
Don't worry, the
sesh
good sesh
later.
will come back.
We're gonna do half the game without Kit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
kid. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get for going to your grandma's house.
Having
Right.
a loving family. Bye.